Hello, beautifuls. This is Aromie here, and welcome back to the Only One Girl. So, I honestly did not expect Zach's route to be this long, but it's still going. We're still here, still moving along, even though I hope you guys enjoyed that 1 hour long episode yesterday. If it's gonna be going over 30 minutes on his route, still, I'm gonna end it there. So that way, it won't be too long for you guys to watch. So, we have three choices here. We. I want to stick to Zach's route, so I need to get out of here. Instead of answering, I just turned around and oh no, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Wait, maybe. I didn't care to listen if anyone's calling me back or following me. I certainly doubt the latter. A few scattered students halted and went to the side as they saw me running, probably wondering what was going on. The hallways were nearly empty due to everyone being at dinner. The lights were slightly flickering, and it was dimmer than usual. Some of the lights were even out, causing an eerie effect. Once I was out of breath, I stopped, bending over and breathing heavily. I laid my back against one of the lockers and slid down to the ground, feeling sorry for myself. I even propped my arms over my knees and buried my head, weeping. It felt like I was there forever until I heard footsteps echoing my direction, alerting me.
So this is where you've been hiding.
Oh no, this is Tori. Crap.
Tori?
We wanted Zach to come after us, not Tori. But okay, this will do, I guess. There's still a lot of routes going on.
What, do I look like somebody else?
No.
What are you doing here?
Well, I was looking for you, if that wasn't already obvious.
Yeah, but that doesn't really...
At times, you seem a bit more trouble than you're worth, but that's just me feeling lazy.
What?
Huh?
I have no idea what's wrong with you, and honestly, it's really none of my business. I mean, keep it to yourself if it makes you feel better, but...
I just love his personality.
On the other hand, keeping it to yourself has not helped you feel better, so that makes the situation much more frustrating than it should be. I think for everyone else's sake, you should maybe give an inkling to what's going on. After all, having to be stuck here for a week while everyone else is gone admittedly sucks.
Yeah. I gasped, staring at him with wide eyes.
But how do you...
Oh, looks like I'm right. Thank you for that confirmation.
No. Damn it! He probably just fed me his best guess, and now...
It's been like this for a while, hasn't it? Come on.
Tori outstretches his hand toward me.
Everyone's worried about you, you know? Even Marie.
I stared down at his hand for a couple seconds before deciding to take it. He hoists me up and doesn't allow me to escape his clutches as we walk back to the cafeteria.
My beloved has returned!
Sarah!
Both Zach and Emmett come running my way as Tori departs to sit next to a grumpy Marie. Looking over their shoulders as they express their concerns, I still see Henry looking guilty at the table. For a moment he notices me, making eye contact, then turns away.
Sarah?
Your mind seems to be elsewhere, love.
Oh, nothing.
I walk past them and stand in front of our
I'm
table.
really sorry to have caused you guys so much trouble. It was stupid of me to run off. I made this a much bigger deal than it is.
You can say that again.
You definitely did. Marie was so upset that she demanded I go look for you on penalty of death.
For real?
I did not. This idiot girl is always running around like a maniac. My brother is simply the most capable of keeping her in line.
Oh, for real.
I literally just witnessed sweet and sour.
Shut up, British guy.
Shut up, British guy.
Marie, that's rude.
Fine. Sorry.
That was a half sincere sorry.
It's all right. That was more of stating the obvious than an insult. Annoying at the best. But for future reference, I do have a name.
Yeah, I know. It's Ackerman.
Close enough.
Close enough.
I should apologize for her behavior as well. Keeping her in line is more taxing than preventing Sarah Abigail from breaking her bones.
Hey!
After causing all that commotion for such trivial matter, I finally came to realize something. How blessed I really am to be at the school, and now that I finally have true friends. Group route. Crap, how many? You've unlocked some fan art. I unlocked Marie's profile. Oh, sweetness. We got all of them. How many routes are there, though? She's 14. We're the same age? No, she's younger than us. Okay. Oh, she loves Zach. Tsundere, hands down. Marie has no qualms. Qualms? souring the mood. Probably as she's being around us is an inconvenience. I notice she seems to like Zach more than she'll admit. She refuses to attend the school. I'm not sure why, but I'm going to find out. Right now, she self-homeschools herself and lives with Tori in his dorm, with staff approval. Why is this allowed? Money. Just money. Okay, there's fan art as well? What, did I say that funny? Well. Okay, we need 3 more pictures. I want the pictures. Let's load up. Load up. It really doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I won't be the cause of ruining anyone's holiday.
Trying my best to contain myself, I turn around and try to get out of there. But someone grabs my arm. It's Emmett!
Please don't go.
Oh, my love!
If you want us to stop prying, we'll stop. It's just... if there's anything we can do, you shouldn't hesitate to ask.
But it's so stupid that...
If it's hurting you, then it's not stupid.
Oh, it's him being dramatic now instead of us and his route.
I don't want to see you sad about anything. It doesn't suit you.
Oh, you're so sweet. I felt my eyes moisten with tears. Emmett's hand slid from gripping my wrist to gently holding my hand. Oh! Then he spoke in a lowered voice, saying,
It's okay to cry too, you know?
oh my god, I would lose it there.
No one's gonna laugh at you.
I felt shaky all over. I didn't want to cry, but I really want to. Everyone was looking in my direction, those from our table at least. They all wore different expressions, but they all expressed concern in their own way. I'm safe here. No one is going to call me out, say I deserve it.
I just...
Oh, for heaven's sake, just cry already.
She's really 14? Her voice doesn't match. All eyes suddenly turned to Marie, who was now flustered with a blush of irritation.
Maybe not in public, since you'll draw attention. Like, go cry in a corner. Yeah.
Just accept that you want to be friends with her already.
I'd prefer if she didn't cry.
No one else seemed to notice it, but Henry muttered something that crossed my ear.
Hey, Sarah? You,
Thank you.
What's wrong with Henry?
huh?
For really beating into my skull that... I'm not alone here. You're holding my hand pretty tight, aren't ya?
Oh, sorry.
Aww. Emmett quickly breaks his grip, withdrawing his hand to himself in embarrassment.
Hey, I really liked you holding my hand.
Teasingly take his hand back, putting it against my cheek.
It's nice and warm and loving.
That's so freaking awkward. Like, what if, like, I was in a group of friends and the girl did that? I'd be like, are you guys flirting, like, publicly flirting in front of us? Please stop. Emmett's face was almost as red as a tomato at this point. Everyone else was staring at us awkwardly, then just broke up laughing.
Oh, okay then. You can let go now.
Oh,
She never acts this way toward me.
That's because you're weird.
just because you're weird.
Dare say that again?
Oh, sure. It's because you're weird.
I love Tori so much.
And clingy.
And made of cheese.
Can somebody please help me?
Okay, I'll stop.
I release his hand and take a seat back at the table.
Is it alright if I eat this pudding?
Prologue 1. Ooh. Okay. We're not done though. Just leave me alone.
Just leave me alone, please.
Leave you alone. I'm sorry, but I cannot.
We should just do as she says.
Marie grabs Zach's hand and pulls him back a little.
Besides, it's pathetic seeing her like this. Best to wait on it.
But I.
Zach stutters as Marie pulls him away from the scene, causing her brother to sigh deeply.
Well, better make sure she doesn't harm him.
Tori gets up and quickly glances at me before heading off. Emmett seems to not know what to do at this point, but puts on his headphones and leaves for the exit in respect for my request. He seemed really sad, though. Now the only person who was left was Henry, who was still staring down at the table after the incident.
Well, aren't you going too.
And where would that be?
Away from me.
You really think being alone is going to help you?
Right now.
It's the one thing you absolutely fear and detest. It's disgusting how you are training yourself to crave it.
And how would you know anyway?
Because
Was the same. He stopped himself from finishing that sentence, calming himself down before continuing.
You are just not that kind of person. You've always been so full of life and happiness. Anyone would be honored to be in your presence to bask in some of it.
What?
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Is my Henry a depressing person on the inside? And he just wanted some of my shine because it made his day.
Hold up, mister! You're not going anywhere!
I grabbed his wrist as I had this gut feeling he was going to try and bail on me.
Come and face the awkwardness.
Henry groaned, running his fingers through his hair.
Well, I guess I should. After all, I made the fatal mistake of getting to know you, and this is the result.
Oh, wow, really?
What?
Perhaps now you know how I felt when some very odd sentences flowed out of your mouth.
Oh. Oh, he's just jabbing at us. He smirked a bit saying that, causing a stir of butterflies in my stomach. A flood of oddities, or rather thoughts, that became audible, assaulted my brain like some terrible clip show. Damn it! And from that mischief look on his face, he freaking remembers them all.
You know what? I completely forgot what you said. Yep, don't remember.
That's a little unfair. If you are forcing me to face the awkwardness, I think you should too. 10 times over.
I want to kill him right now. Completely petrified and trying to recover with an awesome witty comment.
My sweet!
That interrupts me.
Hey, get back here, you blue orb of cheese.
What the?
I cannot stand another second just waiting for you to heal. Please allow me to...
She's totally fine, you dork. Look, she's even smiling.
Smiling? Without me?
Is she?
Henry's eyes scanned me up and down as if to verify this was true.
So she is. She should continue that.
Why do I feel so embarrassed right now? Okay. We're not getting Zach's rat at all, which is not what I want. Probably not. Okay, I saved all the stupid choices of Zach's. So let's do this. As tempting as pancakes sound, I'm really not in the mood to get up early. Plus, while Zach is nice and all, I'm not too keen on the idea of him always being around
Thanks
me.
for the offer, but I don't think I'm really up for getting up early tomorrow.
Ah, I see. Maybe another time.
He looks sad. I nod, half smiling, but it's clear I'm exhausted. I bid him goodnight before heading off to my dorm room. After sleeping in an hour past when breakfast was served as usual, I quickly got dressed and decided to head over to the nearest vending machine. It won't be much, but at least I won't be starving. Luckily, the halls were clear, so I could sprint all I want without incident. That is, of course,
The
if
vending machine is down.
Ah!
I come to a skidding halt.
Down when?
Since yesterday.
Oh.
Now I remember, Henry broke it. Or, not on purpose, it just happened to be so. Like when you take a dump and the toilet decides it doesn't want to flush. He was kind enough to share his food, though.
Shoot. Now what am I going to do?
I lean against the machine, feeling
Move
defeated.
aside.
Hey! Watch where you're pushing!
Relax, will ya?
Tori takes out some keys and begins unlocking the machine,
What the?
opening it like a door of a refrigerator, free for the taking. Tori turns his gaze toward me.
Well, tell me what you want and I'll tell you how much it costs.
Oh, damn, not free?
You stole those keys, didn't you?
If I did, I wouldn't be asking you to pay for it.
Unless you want to keep the money for yourself.
Not worth it.
I stare at the machine with a skeptical eye. Tori sighs in annoyance and proceeds with an explanation.
I was asked to keep an eye on the machine until the repair guy gets here. The school staff gave me the key and told me if any student needed anything from it, I could open it up and charge the amount to put into its money compartment.
Oh. How responsible of you.
Yeah, it's especially a pain in the ass when the customer won't make up her mind.
Oh, shut it. I know what I want.
I angrily grasp some candy bars and a bag of chips.
How much are these?
$3.27 total.
Reasonable for a vending machine.
I dig in my wallet and hand him the exact amount.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I wouldn't have the exact amount. I'll be like, do you take card? I watch as he placed the money in the machine's money compartment. Before closing it, he placed a certain amount of his own money and took out some snacks, shutting and locking the machine.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be guarding the machine?
It's already past my shift. The repair guy's late. Not my problem.
Sounds inconsiderate.
Sarah Abigail,
Huh?
if another girl would benefit from attending this school, but refuse to go, what would you tell her?
You're really on this, topic. What kind of question is that? And where did it even come from?
I tried to ask her what her reasoning for that decision was first.
Interesting.
Hey, wait! That came out of nowhere! Why'd you need to know that?
I have my reasons.
Okay. And with that, he walked on in a way that said this conversation was over. And people think I'm weird. That was totally random. But it sounded awfully important to him for some reason. Well, now, where to eat? I guess I could go back to my room. That's exactly what I did. I was on my way back to my dorm when in the corner of my eye I saw...
You already know my reason, and the answer is still no.
Why must you be so difficult?
Who's that girl? I thought I was the only girl here.
And Sebby sounded hurt right there. I took off running towards Tori and the mysterious girl. Is she a student here? She's even wearing the uniform. Probably having heard my approaching footsteps, the two turned toward my direction.
Oh, look, Marie, you've brought attention.
So?
Who's this girl, senior? I mean, Tori.
Senior? You call my brother senior? If you brought it up a notch and called him senpai, then you'd obviously be a borderline weeaboo.
Wow, I'm sure she killed so many people with that line.
Hey, it was required and considered good etiquette to call an upperclassman senior back in my old school, so I am certainly not a...
Brother, who is this anyway? Your girlfriend, perhaps?
Sorry to disappoint, but no, she is not.
Why would I be disappointed? You don't have much of a choice around here.
He could go find a girl out in public. I take it she's insulting me. Fine.
So is Tori actually your brother?
Of course he is. Why else would I call him brother?
What an odd turn of events. We now have the little sister character, it seems.
Well, nevertheless, it's nice to meet you. My name is Sarah Abigail Clementine.
You don't need to give me the long-winded version of your name.
Sarah Abigail is her first name, Marie.
Well, aren't you the fancy one?
Oh no. Am I going to get bullied by this girl?
Yeah, well, just call me Sebby. It's my, nickname.
You can't let a 14-year-old girl bully you, Sebby. You're 16.
Might as well get along, right? After all, we're the only girls here.
You're the only girl here. I'm just simply loitering.
Loitering?
Marie refuses to go to school.
But that's insane! Finishing high school is important.
I know that, but you don't need to attend school to get a diploma, you know.
True, but you're not going to have friends, though.
Huh?
She studies on her own, kind of like a homeschooling. Once she's finished, she plans to take some form of exit exam to get a certificate equal to a diploma.
But you're not going to get those memories of being a student in high school. Marie, though she has not formally introduced herself as so, crosses her arms with a proud look on her face.
I'm doing quite well too, thank you very much.
But if you're not a student, why wear the uniform?
So I don't look out of place.
Interesting logic.
Marie, it's not too late to register as an official student.
I don't care! I told you, no way!
You guys have totally different eye colors and hair and skin color.
Stop being so...
This conversation is over.
Wow. And with that, Marie turned on her heels and headed deeper into the dormitory. Wait, she even sleeps here? Tori sighed with an aura of annoyance and defeat.
She can't keep herself locked up like this.
This is why you asked me that odd question earlier, huh?
Yup.
Well, if she's getting good grades, I don't see what the problem with
No, that's not the problem. She doesn't even try to interact with other people.
Not to sound rude, but I doubt you do all that well in social situations yourself.
You wouldn't be far off, but at least I don't ignore or purposefully insult others to keep them away.
True.
I see.
He's right. Well, all that was certainly awkward. As I returned to my dorm, I went over the events that transpired in my head. Even though there's another girl here, I'm still the only female student on the roster. I don't understand why she's so reluctant to just register here. It's co-ed now, and then there'd be 2 of us instead of 1. Progress, right? I wonder if maybe I could convince her otherwise. But I don't care though. Maybe because I couldn't stop thinking about that Marie girl. Oh my god, we're going through Marie's route? I thought this was Zach. Why doesn't she want to go to school here? It's so much better than the one I came from.
Sorry. Not today. I have some things I need to do. I was just going to grab some food and head off.
Oh, I forgot. I did the rejection route.
Well, at least allow me to escort you.
No thank you, Zach. I'm a big girl and can handle myself.
If you say so.
Despite his disappointment, he backed off. I quickly went into the cafeteria, grabbed all the food I could carry, and head straight for the dorms. Of course, I should have realized that despite my luck this morning, I shouldn't have expected it to work 2 times in a row. I wanted to see Marie, but I do not know her dorm number. Well, Tori's dorm.
Well, obviously knocking on every damn door is out of the question.
Good. That would be annoying.
Tori! 'Tis the guy I was looking for! Where's Mary?
Follow me.
Wait, shouldn't you be questioning why I want to see her?
No? Why?
Shouldn't he correct me because I said it wrong? I shrugged, trailing behind him. Said her name wrong, sorry. She's not an it. Evidently his dorm is not too far from mine. I guess everyone is just assigned random rooms upon registering here or something. Registering. He opens the door and walks in. I follow. Ooh, pretty. There's a table with 3 chairs against the wall and a sofa by the window. This dorm sure is a fancy one. Aside from a few scattered boxes, the room was rather spacious.
Looks like she's not here.
You know, I'm actually surprised I never noticed her before. Does she just stay in the dorm all day?
No, she's just good at concealing her existence. It's a mystery even to me, to tell you the truth.
Setting some bags on the table, he pulls out a chair and sits.
Why are you just standing there?
Oh,
You can sit down if you want.
With you, alone in this room?
right, thanks.
I pull a chair and sit across from him, placing various food items on the table. You'd think a girl would feel awkward eating alone with a guy in his dorm, but I didn't. Could it be the fact that I know he has a sister living with him, or that neither of us has a remote interest in each other romantically.
So you wanted to see Marie?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Good?
Yeah. She needs to interact with others that aren't me, and store clerks don't count.
I have a question. Why is she living with you here anyway if she's not attending the school? How is that even allowed?
Tori sighs, setting his plastic fork
My
down.
parents are hardly home. I was able to convince the administration to make an exception. The school wasn't co-ed at the time, but Marie begged to stay with me. It's a good thing I wasn't assigned any roommates.
I still don't see why she wouldn't attend now. I mean, she wouldn't be the only girl anymore. I'm here.
That's not the problem.
Then what is?
Just then the door burst open.
I'm back. Hey, what's that girl doing here?
She wanted to see you.
Why?
Ask her yourself.
Okay then. So, Miss,
Sebi.
are you sure you just didn't want to see my brother?
What?
I can leave the 2 of you alone if you want.
I see him enough.
No way. I'm not in love with this hall monitor.
You're welcome for catching you before you fell.
Shut up.
Well, if you're not interested in my brother, there's no point in you being here.
Yes, there is. I was just going to ask if you'd like to have lunch with me.
Brother hired you to try and get me to go to this school, didn't he?
I hope she can, but no, I did not put her up to this.
Doesn't matter. Try all you want, but I am never coming to this school. Or any school, for that matter.
Why is that?
None of your business, Clementine.
And with that, she stormed out.
What's up with her?
Not my story to tell.
Sigh, this is ending up more frustrating than I anticipated. I guess whatever was going on with Marie Kale was really bothering me. I know Tori is certainly worried about her, but as a good big brother, whatever the problem is should be told by Marie herself. I understand that. A part of me has this gut feeling that we can relate to each other somehow, but I'll never know if she doesn't tell me anything. That's why I'll do all my power to become her friend. Our last class ended and I was ready to fall asleep at my desk. In fact, I rested my head on my arms and began to slowly doze off. Oh, this is a choice. I know who I want to spend my time with. We're gonna go see Marie. I don't even need to think about it. I already know who I want to see right now.
What do you want?
Hi. Marie stood in the door frame of her dorm, glaring at me. I smiled nervously, trying to be as friendly as possible. I knew I'd end up regretting this,
I
but
came to see you.
Well, you're wasting your time.
And why is that?
Because I don't want to see you.
the door was suddenly slammed in my face. I slightly jumped back in startlement.
Oh, hey, it's you again.
Ah! Tori! You scared me!
Marie being a little witch again?
You just totally censored what you really wanted to call her, didn't you?
Well, she is my little sister, after all.
Sticks his key in the doorknob and opens up.
Pay no mind to her. You can come in.
Okay.
I followed Tori into his dorms. Marie's an irritated glance at the corner of my eye.
You brought her in?
Yeah, it was very rude of you to shut her out like that.
I know what you're scheming. It's not going to work.
At least try to make friends.
Don't need them.
You'll want to take that back. It's no fun being alone. Trust me.
I have my brother. I'm not alone.
Well, what if your brother gets a girlfriend?
You're right about that.
She's really lucky to have a sibling.
Hey, I want something to eat?
I toured around, sensing that the question was directed at me, to find Tori standing in front of a mini refrigerator.
Thanks, but
If you're not hungry, it's fine. Though if you're rejecting for dumb reasons, like, oh, it's too much trouble, well, forget it. I know you're always hungry, so, go help yourself.
I know you're always hungry.
well, thanks, Tori.
I walk over to the fridge and pull out a couple of string cheeses. Tori lifts the tab of a soda can, causing a pop sound as he takes a seat on the sofa by the window.
Why are you always so generous?
Because good deeds always come back to you. You should try it sometime.
Ha! Foolish logic.
You're the one acting the fool.
I was feeling a bit uncomfortable just standing here, not sure if I should even stay.
Hey, Miss Guest, you can sit down. Marie's not that dangerous.
What?
Tori smiled, actually laughing a bit. I pulled up a chair and joined them at the table, peeling my string cheese. I ended up staying there for a couple hours, and I have to say, I enjoyed myself. Despite Tori usually being dead serious all the time, he's actually fun to talk to. Marie did her best not to be included in the conversation, but I continued to make an effort to have her join in. I could tell Tori really is worried about her behavior, and there's something I can do, and I'll do my best. Cool. Looks like, oh.
Looks like our clumsy little heroine has suffered a fall.
She honestly does not seem like 14.
Mary?
I don't know who Mary is, as my name happens to be Marie.
Oh, sorry. And hold on. Did you just call me clumsy?
Why else would you end up here?
For your information, I slipped in a puddle. I would have been fine if it hadn't.
A puddle? In the bathroom, perhaps?
Ew, of course not!
Too bad. That would have been kind of funny.
Ah, Miss Kale. You look lovely in the school uniform. Have you finally decided to register?
Of course not!
And I was flinched a bit, putting both her hands up in defense.
I apologize then. I just assumed since...
Well, you assumed wrong.
Man, Marie's kind of a brat. You don't treat the staff that way.
Oh, there you are. I was looking all over for you. I have to say it was very nice of you to want to check up on Sarah Abigail.
I just happened to notice her sitting there. That's all.
Yeah, let's just pretend I didn't see you standing in horror when this poor girl hit the wall.
You saw it happen?
Well, maybe I did, but...
Poor Marie had no idea what to do. She looked almost traumatized before I showed up and she ran away.
Marie groaned, crossing her
Well,
arms.
that jerk could have pulled the same trick on me at some point.
I'm not even gonna bother telling you to just admit you were genuinely worried, as I have an even better idea.
Both mine and Marie's attention were caught, eyes locked onto his face.
Considering what just happened, I really don't like the idea of Sarah Abigail being left alone here, so... Marie, I trust you'll look after her.
What? I'm sorry, I must have wax in my ears. Did you just say that I'm not coming home for Thanksgiving so I can keep an eye on Miss Clementine over here?
Don't be rude.
Oh, brilliant observation, Marie. Have a cookie. That's exactly what I said.
You can't be serious!
It's a good chance for the two of you to, I don't know, form some sort of sisterly bond or whatever.
Oh no, I know where this is leading.
I've given up on convincing you to register here, so the least I can do is provide you with the opportunity to make friends.
With her?
Marie.
Wow. Wow, with me?
It's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah, no.
Either way, my decision is final. You two have a good one.
Well, wait a minute! Big brother!
Tori ignored his sister's calls as he exited the office and into the hallway. Marie turned to look at me, not sure what to do.
Guess we're stuck together for the week.
Don't remind me.
Tori's route. Prologue 1. Unlock the fan art. Oh, okay. At least we're unlocking fan art, I guess. So you can try it out, but you're not keeping it. Oh, her butterfly clip. But for real, I want to unlock the CG art, bro. I have 3 to unlock. I'm very determined, but we're gonna figure it out next episode. How do I unlock these 3? Cause I don't understand. It's probably me having to pick the opposite choices of things. But that's where I'm going to end today's episode. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.